Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's happening? What's happening? Have you landed yet? Because it's hump day. Ah, you get a chance, hit like on this video, hit the subscribe button too. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be getting more of what I'm going to be putting out. But today is Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday tea, ladies and gentlemen. Um, you know, um, say it again. 68 sacks between 2020 and now. 68. And a lot of y'all want to do is conversate on how you hoping for Desmond Ridder to fail so we can go out to Caleb, or you don't know nothing about him, or we got to wait and see. There ain't nothing to wait and see on Desmond Ridder. The facts are already in front of you. The bigger question should be is, can we get more than 22 sacks in a season? Can we get that in the first half of the season, in the first quarter of the season? Just saying. Y'all getting a little diabolically, redundant with these surface narratives, man. There's plenty of stuff out there to talk about. There's plenty of stuff out there, that has more context on the season than just bashing the quarterback and wishing you had another one. Or I hear, making breakdowns about Lamar Jackson or Anthony Richardson. Our QB1 is Desmond Ridder. We spent good money on the defense. People, good money. We brought in one of the top 3 safeties in this league in Bates. We brought in a well-respected, large, productive veteran in Calais Campbell. We brought in Caden Ellis and Omen Yada from the Saints, which I think was the secret steal of free agency, if you ask me, in Caden Ellis. And then the chess move is letting Goldman sit out a year to get healthy and reinstate him back to the team this year with better surrounding parts. We added an Okudah, drafted Phillips, brought in Mike Hughes. These are the conversations, these are the topics that we should be talking about. Front office and coaching staff put in some well-to-do work on this defense, where the questions, are we going to have more than 25 sacks this year? Can this defense produce turnovers? Can we get off the field on third down? Can we get pressure up the middle? Can we stop the run? I mean, it's good question if you ask me. Or sensationalizing Bijan Robinson and bashing the rest of the running back room. Why? When you got 5 days of lunchtime material, to talk about with the defense, with the activity that we put in on the defense, drafting in free agency. At this particular juncture, we are one of maybe 3 maybe 4 teams that legit are not going to go into the season with a bunch of questions, because of a bunch of interest, or a lack of talent. You got a lot of y'all out here still talking about, well, we need to go get a wide receiver too. Why? Why? Penny Hart, Scotty Miller, Mac Hollins, Drake London, Hodges, Darby, Juno Smith, Pitts, Parker Hesse. Why? And all those weapons right there all those weapons, even before you even get to anything in the backfield. Arthur Smith has vision, ladies and gentlemen. Terry is bringing in the ingredients that he's asking for. The amount of talent that's in camp this year is unheard of. But yet y'all keep wanting to start the day off with, well, if Devin Ritter don't show us nothing or don't prove he's the one. So what quarterback in history have you known to show that he is a future Hall of Famer in 1 year? What successful quarterback you can name that proved in his first 2 years that, you could just hand them the keys to the franchise? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop with the outrageous expectations. Y'all act like it's, that there are no missteps. That, every quarterback has come out that is, that have ever been drafted has hit the ground running with no mistakes. Yeah, Matt had a good rookie year, 11-5, but he had a few miscues during the season. He had a few miscues in his sophomore year too, including the injury. But two positions on the field, and a lot of y'all seem to act like y'all don't know this or recognize this. But there are two positions on the field: quarterback and offensive line, that take 5 years to get it right completely. And to think that that Desmond Ridder is going to be an All-Pro or Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, you know, and it be squeaky clean, no mistakes. That's just impossibly ignorant. It really is. And it's funny how a lot of you all go about your way and downplay things to make your point. Yeah, one person to say that intangibles don't matter, that don't make you a quarterback. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not what the greats have said. That's not what the Joe Montanas and the Johnny Uniteds and the Dan Fouts and Dan Marinos have said. We good at quarterback. So trust and believe Terry ain't picking up the phone and calling out to California to see what John Lynch them want for Trey Lance. No. And like I said, the bigger and better conversation should be how well this front seven and its rotations are gonna be. How dangerous, how volatile at the point of attack with the new bodies, with the veteran leadership, with the defensive weapons, as it were, that are here now. How many opportunities a game you think that this defense can give us to give the offense? I gotta stop being redundant, man. It's plenty to talk about. It is. Which I want to push a narrative instead of being informative and getting down to, the right questions and and making observations of what you see from camp, from mini camp, from 7-on-7 drills, to workouts. Taquan Graham is fully back. Kyle is in full stride in sprints. You're looking around and you're seeing Troy Anderson and Caden Ellis, talking to, Grady Jarrett on that side of the line. And you're seeing Amanyata and Taquan and Goldman and Calais having conversations about violence on the football field, as it were. You're seeing Evan Ketty, you're seeing Malone, and all those guys have, you know, getting good in class, getting good, work and picking the brains of the veterans in camp, that are going to be out there being productive with them. Come on now. But y'all want to stay on, let's track the quarterback because it ain't the quarterback that we want in here. Bull crap. It's crazy. And then you formulate narratives. You're pitting the running back room against each other. Why? You can gawk at Bijan Robinson's skills without putting down Tyler Algier and Cordero. You can gawk at Bijan Robinson's ability to pass to catch the ball without dismissing Cordero did it for over 600 yards last year on the same spot. Why we gotta be so toxic? A lot of y'all in a lot of bad relationships being toxic, huh? Yeah. Our tight end room is gonna be something of epic proportions. Kyle, Juno, Parker Hesse, Fitzpatrick, Yeah. And they're all getting their blocking skills up. The tight end room gonna be the meat of our weapons. There's not a linebacker or safety combination that could deal with Juno and Kyle Pitts. It's just not. And I'm gonna tell you something. Scotty Miller gonna be so disrespectful out there. Imagine a fourth or fifth corner ending up on him, or a linebacker having to trying to track him on the end around. It's not gonna be cute, people. There are a lot of things that you could discuss about this team other than the quarterback. Tight end room, the cohesion and chemistry on the O line, the front seven rotation on defense. We had 4 defensive touchdowns last year, and I think we're gonna double that this year. You know, with guys like Lorenzo Carter and Bud Dupree over there, you know, in their linebacker room. Yeah, it's gonna be something to behold. But you're gonna miss it when you're sitting there trying to have conversations about the quarterback all the time. Oh man. Like I said, man, this is your Wiki Wednesday T. This is OG Big Sam, man. The Unholy Alliance. One half of the Grumpy OGs. Brought to you by Mad Mike, the scientist. Mad Mike, the director. Mad Mike, the mad scientist. That's my dog. But hit like, man, on the video. It's gonna be more like this. You know what I'm saying? Every week. And hit that subscribe button for me. Be blessed. Get your hump on. It's Wednesday, y'all. Be blessed.